Ever wondered how Shaka Zulu, a man born into controversy, rose to become one of the most formidable leaders in African history? Born an illegitimate son in the early 19th century, Shaka Zulu's life began amidst whispers and scorn. His mother Nandi was not the chief's wife, and this simple fact cast a shadow over Shaka's early years. Despite his controversial birth, Shaka proved himself to be a man of strength and determination. Cast out into exile as a young boy, he faced the harsh realities of life head-on, honing his skills and building his resilience. It was these experiences that molded him into a leader of exceptional prowess. Years later, Shaka returned to claim what was rightfully his, the throne of the Zulu kingdom. His ascension wasn't smooth, but it was definitive. He emerged from the shadows of his past, ready to lead his people into a new era. Ascending the throne was just the first step. Shaka Zulu was yet to shake the foundations of Zulu society. Under Shaka Zulu's reign, a new era dawned, one marked by military innovation and social restructuring. This Zulu king was a master tactician, introducing revolutionary methods that transformed not only the Zulu army, but the very fabric of Zulu society itself. To begin with, Shaka Zulu revolutionized the Zulus' weaponry. He introduced the Ikalwa, a short stabbing spear, replacing the traditional long throwing spears. This allowed his warriors to engage in close combat, making their attacks more lethal. The Ikalwa was a game-changer in the battlefields of southern Africa, making the Zulu army a formidable force to reckon with. But Shaka Zulu's genius didn't stop there. He also introduced the bullhorn formation, a battlefield strategy that consisted of three elements: the horns to encircle and flank the enemy, the chest to engage the enemy head-on, and the loins to stay in reserve. This formation was so effective it's still studied in military academies today. Alongside his military innovations, Shaka Zulu implemented significant social reforms. He reorganized the clans into military regiments, fostering unity and loyalty among the Zulu people. This move broke down clan divisions and helped solidify the Zulu nation. The reign of Shaka Zulu was a time of great change, but every reign must come to an end. As the saying goes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And Shaka Zulu was no exception. His reign was marked by great victories, but also by a growing sense of unease. As Shaka Zulu consolidated his power, his rule began to take on a more tyrannical tone. He demanded absolute loyalty, and those who dared to dissent were met with fierce retaliation. The death of his beloved mother, Nandi, only served to deepen his descent into tyranny. Grief-stricken, Shaka Zulu let his heartache spill over into his governance, making decisions that were increasingly erratic and ruthless. His people, once loyal followers, began to view him with growing fear and resentment. The final stroke came from within his own royal guard. Shaka Zulu was assassinated in a brutal coup, a tragic end to a once great reign. Yet, despite his fall from grace, Shaka Zulu's legacy lived on. His influence shaped the Zulu kingdom for generations to come. Shaka Zulu's reign ended in a tragic fashion, but his legacy lived on. Beyond his military prowess and political reforms, Shaka Zulu left a lasting impact on Zulu culture and spirituality. His reign was a time of significant cultural evolution and spiritual transformation. Shaka Zulu was a staunch enforcer of the Zulu warrior tradition, a custom that underscored bravery, strength, and unity. This tradition was more than just a military strategy. It was a cultural ethos that defined the Zulu people and their approach to life and conflict. In addition to this, Shaka Zulu played a significant role in Zulu mythology. He was often portrayed as a figure of immense power and spiritual significance. His tales, passed down from generation to generation, became a vital part of Zulu folklore, imbuing the culture with a sense of history, identity, and purpose. Even today, Shaka Zulu is revered as a legendary figure, a symbol of Zulu pride and resilience. His influence extended beyond the borders of his kingdom. Shaka Zulu left an enduring legacy that resonates in South Africa and beyond. His reign had a profound impact on the cultural and spiritual landscape of the region. He shaped the identity of the Zulu people, instilling in them values of courage, unity, and pride that continue to define them today. Shaka Zulu's reign was a defining period in Zulu history, shaping the cultural and spiritual identity of a people and leaving a legacy that still resonates today.